Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from London, this is the ladies' final of the 2020 BDO World Professional Darts Championships. The ladies about to toe the hockey are currently seeded number 1 and number 2 in the world. Firstly, to make her way to the stage, she is from Japan, the reigning, defending ladies world darts champion, the miracle Mikuru Suzuki. And now to make her way to the stage, currently recognised by the BDO as officially the #1 lady dart player in the world, the reigning 180 All-Star World Masters champion, and 4 times ladies world darts champion. From Bolton is the Lancashire Rose, Ashton. Ladies and gentlemen, ahead of the start of this ladies' world final, we have to recognise the most successful lady dart player in history. Sadly had to withdraw from the tournament due to ill health. A lady with well over 100 titles worldwide to her name and 10 world titles also. Sure, you'll join us as a dancing family and all the team of the BDO send a speedy recovery message to the ladies' darts legend, Trina Gulliver, MBA. This is the 2020 BDO Ladies World Darts Final. decided by the best of 5 sets. Referee in charge is Kerry Crompton.
So it's the final that we were waiting for, really, Paul. Number 1 versus number 2. Ashton against Suzuki. The great rivalry. Who's going to prevail? Suzuki looked as though she was showing flashes of the form that brought her the title last year in the semi-final win against Bo Greaves. And Lisa Ashton, meanwhile, in her semi, just swept aside Corinne Hammond. What do you reckon? Lisa Ashton favourite to take this one narrowly?
I think she has to be, but there's a lot of people think that it's not going to be that cut and dry. Both players over the course of the tournament have not shown their best, but they've shown flashes of it. They're going to need consistency tonight.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the BDO World Professional Ladies Darts Championship Final. It's the first set, the first leg, and it's Lisa to throw first. Game on.
Well, this year Lisa beat Suzuki 4-1 in the semi-final of the Women's Welsh Open. But perhaps more telling than that, in the final of the first Australian Darts Open, which took place in August, on stage,
60.
in front of cameras, Lisa Ashton ran out winner 8-6.
Yeah, it was tight at an event in Northern Victoria.
140.
This one could be swift, as they don't hang around, these two.
No, they play at an eye-catching pace. First to 3 sets in this final.
100.
Lisa Ashton seeking to become champion for the 5th time. And our best wishes, along with those of the crowd here, go to Trino. Gulliver, hope she's back to full health soon. First maximum of the match, might be the first of many.
Ashton out of the blocks. 140, 140, 180.
Lisa, you require
trying to show Mikuru the way.
9 darts to 81. Double 16 for an 11 darter. Come on, she says.
9.
Well, Suzuki will be saying, if you're going to have a leg like this, have it on your own throw, Lisa. But Mikuru has to eradicate those 5s,
36.
which have plagued her this week.
Lisa, you require 32.
Double 16 again.
And that's
there it
game
is.
shot. And the first leg, Lisa Ashton. It's the second leg. It's
14 dart
Mikuru
leg.
to throw
Still
first.
impressive, though.
Game on.
Streaking out of the blocks, as Nico told you.
140.
What we all want is this to be a high-scoring dust-up for 5 sets and maybe take it to the super leg. We want
60.
the best women's world championship final of all time, but it's a lot to ask for. It is possible.
Well, women's darts is certainly hot at the moment.
19.
Fallon Sherrick's successors in the PDC Championship commanded headlines. Bo Greaves doing so well as a 16-year-old.
100.
And now, arguably, the best 2. Brief view of Danielle there, Lisa's daughter, watching on. She's a vociferous supporter.
45.
We've already had the vociferous Wayne Warren's daughter support.
Oh, she wins on the volume.
60.
I think she does.
Danielle's enthusiastic, but she's on another level.
And Danielle's also a very good player herself.
100.
There's Maria O'Brien and Dave Chisnell, former finalist from 2010, and a fabulous player he is too.
Maria gave
60.
Suzuki a good game in the opening match.
Suzuki
197 required.
She's finding her range a little bit more now.
140.
When she started last year's final, Suzuki came out white hot and didn't stop until the trophy was in her mitts.
100.
You don't have to change your
Mikuru,
walk-on
you
music,
require
isn't it?
57.
It's not long enough.
Not anymore. Tops for Suzuki.
37.
Close but no cigar, and Ashton has a chance to steal on Suzuki's throw.
121, treble 17. Not now.
97.
Good layup, though.
Mikuru, you require 20.
It could come down to shots like this. Two fives. That could be a really key double for Mikuru, because initially, John, she thought she'd hit the 15. She had to double check it.
Game on.
So one apiece. Nothing 58. In it so far.
Whoever wins this final is going to make history. Whether it's Suzuki or Ashton,
140.
one of them is going to join an elite list of people who have won in multiple venues for a world championship. And
Ashton 100. On that treble 20.
The list is very good. Taylor, Part, John Lowe, Jockey Wilson, Eric Bristow, Dennis Priestley, Raymond van Barneveld,
40.
And one of these ladies.
Lucky with the last darts.
This championship could be won with brilliance or via someone making a mistake.
140.
Well, that's impressive. Ashton steaming ahead. How will Suzuki respond? Emphatically.
140.
It was moving. A little wry smile from Mikuru. Those 20 points in the bank could be vital.
59.
Has to stay in the board to be a scoring dart. Has to be retrieved to be a scoring dart.
Correct.
135.
She's big on the score again. Great leg from the Japanese. And 140, 40, 140, 135. She will get a chance to break the throw.
60.
Well, this is a big moment.
You require 46.
46. Tops.
That's game shot and
good
the
nerve,
leg.
good composure early in the match.
It's
the way her darts land, usually it wouldn't be a guide, but she's quite diminutive, and that was a guide for her if she gave it plenty of force.
Sure, how tall she actually is. She can't be more than about 5 foot, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, I think around about 5 feet.
Or just over, maybe.
121.
Slightly longer format, of course, in this final, rightfully so. Suzuki is really scoring well all of a sudden.
It was Ashton who came out of the blocks, but Suzuki's made her response.
100.
Good standard so far this match.
Well, they both knew they had to lift their standard if they wanted another title.
60.
Tightly knitted 60 for Suzuki, invites Ashton in.
Beautiful grouping again. Ton 21, 100, 140 for Ashton in this leg.
What a great final so far. Suzuki only just short of the maximum, which would have left
You
tops.
require 140.
As it is, 140 for Ashton. No finish now. Just looking to round it up and
60.
make it a must-take for Suzuki. Not really
80.
done that.
She's getting to the hockey so fast. Set dart number 1.
60.
She flicked the flight and Ashton comes back.
Require 80.
Ashton to keep the set alive. 80 required. Oh dear, it's a 1. And then went looking for treble 13 and didn't find that. So Suzuki will return with double 10. Wry smile from Lisa Ashton, 34. But that was a loose one, that one.
44, correction. Mikuru, you require 20.
2 10s for the set. Find her way to the left, and she has. First set,
and that's
Suzuki.
Game shot, and the first
First
set,
strike goes to the Japanese number 1. Desperately trying to hold on to that trophy.
To throw first. Game on.
In her interview before the match begun, she was saying the hardest thing was to take the trophy back to Japan and keep it in one piece.
I think you were saying as well that off
43.
the stage, and I mean, it's a good observation, she just never stops smiling. On stage, pretty poker face. She gets her game face on. It almost looks like a different
93.
person.
Yeah, she goes into game mode.
Into the zone, as they call it.
She's incredibly popular amongst darts fans.
85.
Everybody wants a little piece of her. She's doing a fabulous job. She's actually brought in the
140.
Ashton throw in that first set.
10-40 there though from Ashton. Moving ahead, trying to hit back quickly, and Ashton, as you see,
55.
outscoring Suzuki by some considerable distance. 92 average to 79, but she trails.
Well, if ever the stats were
98.
lying to us, that was it. That's the poster child for the stats lie.
They are checked, they are official, you know. They don't make them
Sure
up.
they are.
180.
That's her first one.
Lisa, you require 170.
So 170 for Lisa Ashton. Second maximum of the match, that one. One apiece.
100. Mikuru, you
Great
require
ton.
138.
We've never seen a 170 in the ladies' championship until, well, that had to slip out of her hand, and I've got the scoring there, John.
83. Lisa, you require
She was
70.
going for 138, so left on 55. Ashton now 70. Tops required.
30. Mikuru, you require 55.
Tops to steal again. Tens has been good, and it's
that's
good
game
again.
shot. And the first leg.
This is
Mikuru
all going away with Suzuki right now.
It's the second leg. It's Lisa to throw first. Game on.
She's outperforming her on the doubles. Ashton 1 out of 5.
60.
Suzuki's percentage not good, but she's got 4. That's what matters. And so she's 1 up in this second set.
And she's getting way more opportunities than Lisa Ashton.
139.
It says that she's timing her scores so much better and possibly outscoring Ashton on the 4th visit, which
81.
kind of makes sense right now.
Donald Trump down there. All
60.
the fancy dress, masks, costumes, here as ever. All making it part of a fun
60.
night out.
Last time these ladies pitted their wits against each other, it was Suzuki's debut in the World Championship,
95.
and she came out on top. Lisa did admit after that defeat 12 months ago she didn't play her best, but Suzuki didn't look back after that.
81.
Oh, Suzuki nicely placed here again, looking for a breaker throw, and the second set will look a distinct possibility if she can do that. That's a great setup, well played.
Forcing Ashton to get 2 trebles. She's got 2. She has to switch now. Oh, magnificent.
177. Mikuru, you require 70.
70 needed. 20 for tops. Tops now.
50.
And that
Lisa, you require
is a rare
42.
opportunity missed, so can Ashton step in?
She has to. Got to hit this. Too many misses on
26.
doubles for Lisa
Mikuru,
Ashton.
you require
And
20.
Suzuki, more chances.
Missing doubles at key times, that's the thing. Double 10. Yes, and she
that's
takes
game
it.
shot on the second leg.
It's another
Mikuru
break.
Suzuki. It's the third leg. It's Mikuru to throw
Salt in the wound
first.
when you get
Game
it
on.
third dart. But Lisa has to admit she's had plenty of chances. She just hasn't taken them.
And what do the bookies know, eh? Suzuki
60.
on this occasion is confounding predictions. A lot of people thought that this would be Lisa's occasion, but so far Suzuki doing
76.
really well.
Suzuki's stock would go up even higher if she wins this title again.
60.
There's a Dave Bedford look-alike there in the crowd. The old 10,000 metre runner.
85.
Well, that's a good question. Not here.
Steady ton
100.
from Suzuki. Trying to get a 2-0 lead. Put herself one set away. Such a strong position, but you can never count Lisa out.
140.
The darts like that. Puts her right back into it.
$66.
Fine last darts. But it's now advantage Ashton as she battles to try and break back.
60.
Done with the treble.
Yeah, Suzuki will fancy this now. Trying to get rid of 2, 1, 5 and 6. That'll help. She went for the ball, which was the right shot there.
Lisa, you require 140.
So it's 140 for a breaker throw for Lisa Ashton. Great first dart. Great second dart. Double 10.
130. Mikuru,
Well,
you
another
require
double missed.
118.
A great effort on the 140 out, but this 118 is for a 2-set lead. She will not get a shot at a double, but she will pray that Lisa has more double trouble.
Lisa, you require 10.
Yeah, she's had plenty of that. Double 5, first port of call. Double 2.
And that's
And
game
that'll
shot
make her
and
feel
the
a little
third
bit
leg.
better. That's
Lisa
a break
Ashton.
at last.
The fourth leg is Lisa to throw first.
She's getting
Game
shouted
on.
at by Danielle, and I guarantee you Lisa can hear her. But she's got to count herself a little lucky there. The single
100.
one on the 5 remaining, it was way short of where she was aiming.
It certainly was. Right on the border. Well, she's not had too many poor visits, but that's one of them.
Suzuki cannot afford to take her foot off the pedal. She's been let off. Now Lisa usually
26.
steps back from the 7'9¼ line. She's used to playing from 8 feet. She was looking at her foot there, but Suzuki
121.
just focused on that treble.
Not vintage Lisa Ashton so far, which is why she's in a bit of trouble. Here again, set down and on throw here.
30.
Not looking in a great place. Suzuki could claim this set in this leg.
She may not mind that 5.
125.
She won't mind it now because she's taking the 5 off the end with 2 trebles added to it.
It's more like the Ashton we know.
140.
Lisa peppering the treble 20.
Tori Kewish in the crowd there, cheering for Lisa.
83.
Roger Shayla, Lisa's manager, alongside her daughter. Oh yes, oh yes.
165.
setup.
Mikuru, your requirement
Great setup.
127.
Suzuki. Wow. 127 going for the 51 first. 17 would have left 110, so 51.76. Double 8. Oh, so close.
111.
Unconventional, but
Lisa, you
almost
require
effective.
40.
Great effort. Terrific effort, but tops for Ashton to level the
And
set,
that's game shot
which
and
she
the
does.
fourth leg, Lisa Ashton. It's the fifth leg. It's Mikuru to throw
Turning out
first.
to be
Game
perhaps
on.
Ah.
the match that we hoped for.
I don't ever remember someone going for 17s first on 127. It nearly paid off, but that has.
180.
Second maximum for Suzuki. There was a 5-point difference before that on the averages. It's narrowed to 3.
66.
They are lifting their game today, and once again, just like 12 months ago, Suzuki is saving her best darts for the final.
100.
Throughout this tournament, Suzuki has hit a lot of small 5s, dragging the dart low and left. She has eradicated that on the most part. She has hit a couple,
44.
but she's been really, really focused.
Suzuki on throw here with the advantage to try and close this leg out, to go 2-0 up. It's a bit of a blocker, that second dart, so therefore
54.
comes downstairs and doesn't find the treble. So 167 after 9 darts.
She's just fiddling with that tight sleeve that she wears and the dart shirt, which has
Mikuru
plagued her a little bit this week.
167.
167. No, in the treble, but not the right one. Tugged it left again, as Paul was telling you. This time into the
95.
treble 5.
Somehow she found the top left-hand corner of that 60 to get to 72. She's going to need to take it.
140.
So 72,
Mikuru
this is for
72.
the second set.
Oh, she's missed a single. She's offered Lisa Ashton a very long olive branch.
32. Lisa, you require 152.
152. Well, this would be a sensational strike and kill if she could do this, but it can't be. So all she can do, another treble maybe. Taking her time, steps back, refocuses.
96.
Went for treble
Mikuru,
16.
you require 40.
Suzuki needs tops. The set
And that's
belongs to
game
her.
shot. And the second
She's come
set,
out of the
Mikuru
blocks and
Suzuki.
found her way to 2-0. The defence is looking good right now, John.
It certainly is. And Lisa Ashton, favourite before it began. She's in trouble here. She needs the next 3 sets. It's 2-0. Suzuki leads. Welcome back to Indigo at the O2. Mikuru Suzuki, the defending champion, the number 2 seed, is beating the number 1 seed Lisa Ashton 2-0. Averages, Ashton scoring more heavily, but it's doubles at key times which have let her down. Only 3 out of 13 and a best checkout of 40. And every time she's faltered, seemingly Suzuki's been there to capitalise, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, perfectly put. The ultimate opportunist in this game has been Suzuki. On the whole, when she's needed to take a shot, she has. I don't think that 2-0 scoreline is very inaccurate at all. I think it's very fair.
No, I mean, it's not by accident, is it? Lisa's hit big scores, but she's just not been able to put it away, not been able to capitalise when she's made the opportunities.
She's had opponents this week, Lisa Ashton, who have not pushed her. Different this time around when you're playing a defending champion who desperately wants to keep the trophy.
Well, she's got to start hitting doubles if she's going to win this match. That is absolutely a cast iron fact. Number 1 seed, favourite, not favourite now though, not by a long chalk.
Individual sets, Lisa Ashton has averaged better in both of them. Completely irrelevant.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 3rd set, the first leg, and it's Lisa to throw first.
Stat which matters is 2-0.
Very much so. Lisa Ashton knows that she has to go 3 straight
57.
sets without defeat to put herself in that exclusive club of 5-time world champions. Only Philip Taylor, Eric
100.
Bristow, Raymond van Barneveld and Trina Gulliver can say that they've done that. And right there you see that Lisa is playing from maybe half a centimetre behind the
61.
line. Usually she stands a bit further back than that.
Yeah, sometimes she's more like 8 feet away, isn't she? However you see it, however you fancy it, however you feel comfortable.
100.
Stand 9 feet away if you want to.
Correct. There's no rule to say you can't stand a foot behind. You just can't stand in front of the line.
100.
Suzuki has been so much more consistent on the scoring element of the game in this match. She's been really straight compared to the last couple of matches.
Ashton only too aware that she needs to make a good start in this set, and this is a great opportunity for Suzuki to break clear and move towards an early break of throw.
She's motoring, no pun intended.
180!
Make that a third 180, is that right, John?
Correct. 3 180s to 1 in her favour.
57.
I would not have picked that at all.
Requires 61.
Lisa Ashton is well known as a big scorer.
Could be the break right here. Double 18 now. Oh, beautifully done. 61. Hits it with a 25 and a double 18, easy as you like. And that's the break. And it's silenced the Lancashire contingent.
14 darter to break straight away. And she's not missing. She's ready to defend.
81.
Well, I was one of those who thought that Lisa Ashton was going to win this match. I'd hold my hands up and admit that. And it's not working out.
Yeah, myself and Tony O'Shea had the same opinion. We thought that Mikuru would win this, but really, really tight game. We thought it might even go to the very last leg.
100.
Could still turn around, but it doesn't look that way. And well, the Ashton fans look as though at the moment they're extremely downbeat, almost looking as though they're
59.
facing up to inevitable defeat.
Yeah, they seem a little bit shell-shocked right now, and she's about 10 years younger than Lisa Ashton.
100.
So maybe a few extra bits of energy have helped her.
Lisa Ashton misses the treble 20 by a distance there. She was disgusted with that one. Resets, steps, leans
81.
back and refocuses.
Well, pre-match prep has been a key thing here for me, because when I was in the practice room, Mikuru was never off the board, and they were waiting a long time to play this match tonight.
Well, she's closing in on another leg here, which would put
100.
her, if she can take this, she'd be within a leg of victory in the match. 20 needed. Oh, she's put one wide. Can't believe it. A little bit of a lack 24. Of concentration, maybe.
Yeah, on 2 of them as well. She's missed a single on the second occasion. No 161 effort for Lisa, and Suzuki cannot afford to miss the single this time. She wants 2 darts to put herself within 1 leg of the title again.
Mikuru, you require 56.
Well, here we go. 56, 16 first. Now tops, 2 darts. Double 10.
36.
Those are the sort of chances that she's been capitalising on.
Lisa Ashton needs a catalyst, and I think she needs this 118 out right now. She's going to get a shot at double 19. Wonderful from Lisa Ashton. World champion grit. Keeps her in the set and possibly in this match.
Game on.
Real fighting form there. If she does somehow turn this around, you'll remember that double 19 as one of her great moments of the match.
140.
Suzuki will have thought that she was coming back, but by virtue of that beautiful double 19 conversion, Ashton shows us our fighting qualities.
Well, Mikuru should have been two up. She got the break, and she should have won that leg, and she's got to somehow just put that behind her.
It was a fabulous break back, and she's done a very good job at the start of this leg, Lisa, keeping the lead.
Another loose first dart.
40.
And that's not a good visit.
Another treble needed to get on somewhat equal terms.
100.
She's not far behind.
Not a lot between them. Ashton 22 on plus these. Oh, now this is what you wanted. Great darts.
180.
Brilliant.
I have no idea how you get barrels like that so close together. That's a skill. Wonderful from Lisa.
60.
So to get her
Lisa, you
nose
require
ahead
44.
in this set. 44. Double 16 now. And she's
that's
done
game
it.
shot. And the third leg, Lisa Ashton.
Ashton
The fourth leg is
just
Mikuru to
with a bit
throw
more of a
first.
spring
Game
in her
on.
step.
I think if you were going into a boxing match, you'd want Daniel Ashton in your corner.
100.
Not sure he'd want her as an opponent. Never mind in your corner.
Not at all. I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag, John.
45.
Suzuki was so close to being one leg away from the title.
100.
Now has to win this leg to keep it alive. Ashton, poor first visit, 45. And not pulling up any
60.
trees with the second.
I don't really understand staying on the 60 with that third dart. The bed was covered. Great last dart from
85.
Suzuki to maintain that big advantage. Suzuki wins this leg.
60.
We go to a nail biter where Ashton will want to hold to stay in the tournament and stay in this championship.
100.
Well, 9 darts and she's not found a treble yet, Lisa. This leg has not exactly gone according to plan. Well, there's one treble, but hardly what she wanted, and there's another. A wry smile. Oh dear,
11.
oh dear.
Mikuru,
Just
you
not
require
there then.
116.
16 for tops. She's staying up top for double 18.
98.
She'll come back for double 9 or a possible split.
Meanwhile, 325. It's got to keep plugging away and hope.
95.
She's looking for a good visit to
Mikuru,
try and
you
inflate her
require
confidence for the next
18.
leg. 2 9s. Doesn't want to keep missing. Shifts across.
14.
Misses again.
230 though, Ashton, not on a finish. Suzuki poised. Suzuki's supporters there, living every moment with her. Great cover shot from Lisa Ashton.
Mikuru,
Now the pressure's on a bit more.
Gotta go. 1 dot left. She hasn't hit it, and Ashton can strike.
Lisa, you require 112.
Is it going to be another spectacular checkout for the Lancashire Rose? 112. There's the treble. Single 12 for tops.
92.
But dragged south.
Mikuru, you require 4.
Frustration.
Set dot missed. Set
And
survivor
that's game
hit.
shot, and the 4th leg.
All
Mikuru
comes down to this
Suzuki.
leg. Does Lisa
The
survive,
5th leg
or
is
does
Lisa
Suzuki
to
win the
throw
championship?
first. Game on.
Well, this is a test of nerve. Been waiting a long time for this match.
93.
Clock ticking on past 20 to 11. It's a decent start.
No lady has played this late all week. Who's going to be the night owl?
140.
It's looking more like Suzuki after that start.
Great start. Great start. There's the averages, nothing in it really.
60.
Nothing significant. Ashton slightly the higher scorer, but the one stat that matters is 2-0 Suzuki leading.
45.
No treble. 5 180s in the match. It's been decent quality.
$100.
So finely poised, John. I don't know where my money is.
There's nothing in it on this leg. It's going to be just a sort of a shootout in a spaghetti western situation. Who's going to blink?
45.
45 twice for Suzuki after a 140 start. Ashton still has the throw vitally.
100.
Ton, she's on a finish. Now how can Suzuki respond?
She's not going to get to a finish. So Lisa, for what seems like the only time in the match, has got a little bit of breathing space to get a job done.
6 darts at 148.
58.
All of them short of the target.
Looking to set up a 2-darter, or possibly she's not going to get the 131, but she does get the ton.
100. Lisa, you require 90.
Well, this is vital now for Lisa Ashton. 90. Starts on the treble 20, so double 15. Puts it wide. And then puts it inside. Oh dear.
So much
71.
shoulder in those 2 darts at double 15. But it's going to be 1 dart, is it? The single is not easy. It's tops for the title.
There it
And
is.
that's game shot.
1 dart needed, and she's over the line again. She retains the title. And Lisa Ashton, a disappointing night, but Suzuki once again on the big occasion has raised her level of performance, and she sees it home and repeats what she did at Lakeside. Once again, she is BDO World Champion. Lisa Ashton disconsolate. She is unhappy, as well she might be. It just didn't click for her, but the little miracle has got the result she wanted.
Absolutely. And like we said earlier, when she's in game, she doesn't smile, but as soon as that tops went in, that smile appeared, and it was beaming from ear to ear, and she's going to lift that trophy again. And she's going to have that quandary, John, of taking it back to Japan in one piece. What a performance. She needed to lift the game, and she did.
She is champion once again. The night belongs to Mikuru Suzuki.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just witnessed the 2020 BDO Ladies World Professional Darts Final. Your players, Lisa Ashton, Mikuru Suzuki. Time now for the presentation, which will be made by Mr. Stan Cruikshanks, who is the tournament director for the 2020 World Championships. Firstly, your runner-up from Bolton, Lisa Ashton.
Lisa, hello. How are you doing? That was not obviously the result you were looking for, but how do you find the experience overall on your first final on this Indigo stage?
Oh, it was brilliant, yeah, I had support and everything. I missed a few doubles, but Mikuru took my time down. She played brilliant, but I can't help be happy to get to another final.
A word then for our champion. She gave you one heck of a game. She's done that before. She'll probably do it again. She's pretty good, isn't she?
Yes, she is. She's awesome, yeah. I mean, I missed my chances, I have chances, and she played brilliant. Respect to her, yeah, but I'll have you one day, telling you now. I'll have my 5.
I don't think it's going to be the last time we'll see you on this stage. A word as well for your support. You've always had so much. This week almost felt like they had extra volume in them. Always one of the most popular players around. It must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, they've pushed me along when I've been down. I'm trying to lift myself up with my management over there and my family. My husband, he's been poorly, so he's not here. But all these people have lifted me, tried to help me. I can't do without them. So hopefully I'll be back again and have another go.
We can't wait to see it. Congratulations on a great tournament.
Cheers. Thank you very much, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, she arrived in London as the reigning BDO Ladies World Champion. Tonight, she is crowned the 2 times back-to-back and the 2020 BDO Ladies World Champion. Miracle Mikuru Suzuki.
for the second time in a row. Mikuru, how do you feel?
今のご感想を聞かせてください。
1回目も信じられないと思ったけど、2回目もやっぱり信じられない。
The first time I couldn't believe it, but the second time as well I couldn't believe it as well.
Always almost your own biggest critic. You said to us at the start of the week you wanted to prove last year wasn't a fluke. Do you think you've done that?
先ほど去年はたまたまじゃないっていうのを証明したかったって言いましたけど、それをしたと思いますか？
できたのかなって感じでまた信じられない。
I think I did. I'm not sure. I cannot even realize it yet.
You told us yesterday that winning this title might give you a little bit of a problem because it might be difficult getting the trophy on the plane back. Have you made any plans? It's apparently quite difficult, you tell us.
昨日トロフィーをもし優勝したらトロフィーを持って帰るのが難しいって言ってましたけど、それの計画は立てましたか？
頑張ってLスタイルさんに持って帰ってもらいます。
I will ask one of my sponsors, L Style, to bring it back.
Sounds like a plan. Lastly, Mikuru, a word for your fantastic supporters. They absolutely love you here. What does their support mean to you?
最後にファンの皆様へのメッセージをお願いします。
Thank you for cheering me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mikuru, one of the most popular champions around. Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Mikuru Suzuki.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. She's a worthy champion. They say the only thing harder than winning it is defending it. She's done that.
She has. She's joined some elite lists tonight. She's indeed a miracle. She is maybe the miracle that we didn't deserve in ladies darts. But since she qualified for last year's championship, she has made this ladies game very different and way more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And she's had an effect on a lot of ladies in this game. She's an example. She's a two-time champion. And no matter who you are around the world, you love to watch her play. I'm going to Japan in a couple of weeks. I'm going to see the Mikuru effect over there.
Oh,
it
I
must
think
be huge.
Darts will be discussed. I'm pretty sure. It's been a big few weeks for women's darts with what Fallon Sherrick did, obviously, at Ali Pali, and what Mikuru has done here. I think around the world this will echo.
Very much so. There are young girls across the globe asking their parents for dartboards and darts. It's a cheap sport to get into.
Yep.
You don't need a lot of room. If you work hard enough and you believe enough and you have the right upbringing and the right friends, you can do something like this. Mikuru Suzuki was a superstar before she turned to steel tip, and now she's an even bigger superstar. And I wouldn't back her against her doing it again next year.
I have to say though, just briefly, I did love Lisa's line of "I'll get you one day, Mikuru, I'll get you." Proper Lancashire, that is. Proper Lancashire. Thanks as always to Paul. Just quickly before I let you go, and we go, we're back tomorrow, 7 o'clock for the men's final. All Welsh affair for the first time ever.
Yep.
It's going to be noisy, it's going to be great.
Yeah, more history. Wales against Wales, it's going to be great. And of course, the first championship was won by a Welshman.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be another one to add to that roster. I'm going to have to brush up on my Welsh overnight, aren't I?
Indeed. Omedeto, Mikuru Suzuki. See you tomorrow.